Hey class, welcome to week 2 of Psych 255, Personality Psychology. Hope everybody had a really fun week of week 1. I know I enjoyed looking over your posts and actually seeing the discussions that took place. Um, I think everybody looked like they're really excited about the topic of personality psychology. And now, as we transition to week 2, you're going to be diving more into learning a little bit more about some of the theorists in psychology, mainly the neo-Freudian theorists that have took place around that time frame. Um, and just kind of a reminder that if you haven't submitted your assignment that was due on Sunday, which was yesterday, to communicate with me if the Dropbox is closed. The Dropboxes are locked if most of the time on their own if it's past the due date. Do not submit any assignments in the private forum. That does not count as an assignment attempt. Matter of fact, students should not be submitting any homework anywhere else other than a Dropbox. But you can definitely send me a message in a private forum asking for the Dropbox to be opened, and I will open it for you. There's usually uh, a time frame where you have to submit. When I open up the Dropboxes, it does force a time to be submitted. So um, if you ask me to open the Dropbox on Monday, you have up until Tuesday to do that. But just keep in mind that the late policy is in full effect. So up at this point with Psych 255, a 200 level class, students should be working with time management. If they're struggling with it, let me know. Okay. Um, but this week's a real fun week. Like I said, you're going to be learning a little bit about some of the theorists in this class. You'll have some assignments to talk about Freud, Jung, Adler, Erickson. Um, you'll be doing a couple discussion question assignments to talk about something about coping with the mechanisms of stress in everyday life, which is really interesting because a lot of times psychology classes teach students about, the different theorists, but never about how it relates to their life. But here at GCU, what we're trying to do is we're trying to take what you're going to learn from these theorists and the actual theories that are taught each week and how they apply to your everyday life. So that's a great thing is doing that, is having that out there for you. Um, you're going to be learning a lot about also some psychoanalytic theorists that are out there. We're going to ask you for your opinion on if you agree or disagree with it. If you see that in a discussion question, please give a reason, especially if it asks to give a reason. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you are fully engaged in your full discussion. The chapters this week, if you go into the study material, are going to be chapters 4, 5, and 6. Take a look at those; they're very, very interesting. Um, Also, if you see, just a kind of a reminder about grading too. Um, Instructors have up to 7 days to grade. I usually grade quicker than that, so I wouldn't worry about waiting the full 7 days. Um, but if you have questions regarding your assignment grades, we can always make an appointment. I do Zoom meetings too, by the way. So Zoom meetings is where it's a face-to-face. If you haven't used it, a live webcam, and I can also screen share and go over your assignment with you anytime. So if there's any issues, please let me know. Other than that, enjoy the week, and if you have any questions, send me a question in your private forum. Thanks.